There's a snake in my boot!
Hello, this is Christopher Walken. Welcome to my channel. Over here, you will see there's a snake in Doodle's boot.
Oh boy, well, we're setting the tone well, which is to say, not well for how I think this session's gonna go. Anyway,
John Travolta, oh my god!
welcome to Hero Infinite. I've updated the UI in fun ways.
Hey, John Travolta, I haven't seen you since we were married in Hairspray.
I do just realize I messed up one thing on the update. Give me a second. This will take 2 seconds to fix.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Halo_news
Have you seen
just followed.
Severance?
thank you for following me, Halo News.
Oh, gee, I wonder who runs that account. It sure is not
Oh, okay.
a handsome fella.
It could be anybody.
Artificially
Man.
inflating my views.
I can't believe it. You getting followed by Halo News, man. I heard he's great.
Hey, I'm just saying, if I catch you playing a Halo game, you bet your ass is gonna get posted on that
I heard
fucking-
he gives really good handshakes.
I heard he was a fucking sellout.
Also,
Oh,
You charlatan.
God.
anyway, let me quickly introduce everybody.
What?
Everybody say hello to Sheebs in the role of Starling.
Hello
Hello.
to Sheeps in the role of Starlight.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Greg / Atomic Squid in the role of Killstreak.
Yeah.
Doodles are as Bobby.
Hello.
And Tristan has the inexplicable Ollie.
Alright, did you guys see Christopher Walken was here? That's crazy.
Tristan, I hope you like what I did with your health bar there, by the way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You should be
Sorry.
looking at the stream.
A little bit of Walken just came out. A little bit of me just came out.
Oh, that's cute.
Anyway, words. But, I can use them. Shit, we're already recording, right?
Yeah.
I was about to go and start recording and looked and saw we're already 2 minutes in. There's an
wow.
So we've been delayed by a hot minute because none of us have been able to get our heads in the space for session, but we're starting now. Woo.
None of us.
Most of us, some of us, primarily me. Anyway, words. But yes, everybody's been introduced. Now from that crazy energy to the opening matching the music I've been playing. As we open up, so we open up this session where the last one left off. With
I don't know where left.
Ollie, Bobby, Killstreak, and Starling floating in the ocean after something destroyed the submarine. It's like, opening image, like all of you floating through the water. Killstreak, you are in your like your suit isn't hermetically sealed. It's so like you can feel it filling with water as you were like jostled around by whatever destroyed the submarine, and something moves by, casting a shadow over you from above, and then you quickly start to lose consciousness from the water flooding into your suit and your inability to swim in a heavy suit of metal armor. And then we're going to fade in to a different scene.
I think we should just hard cut in, not fade in.
Yes, hard cut in. That's
We
a
should just
better
we should
editing
just
technique.
like
Hell yeah.
Microsoft PowerPoint transition slide with a swirl effect.
No,
Oh,
it has to. It has to be. It has to be the reverse
Anyway,
disintegration effect.
Anyway,
A Star Wars like wipe.
anyway, what we are turning to is a scene from about 10ish years ago, I think. Does that sound? I think we talked about the time frame. I think it was about 10ish years ago we discussed.
Tennis shoes?
Or was it or was it 5 years ago?
No, I think it was roughly about 10.
Okay, about 10 years ago.
Talking about tennis shoes.
What are you
Has-
talking about?
We see a lineup of soldiers
Alright, drop my mic.
in tan-colored like combat equipment. The best way I can describe the gear is like ODST gear from Halo.
So sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You're piquing my
Fuck.
interest.
A lineup of soldiers all like, you know, stood at attention as a drill sergeant walks past them. Who are we? The Global Defense Initiative. What is our purpose? To defend the globe against tyranny.
What do we want? Better memory. When do we want it?
Better
what were we talking
memory.
about? When do we want it? What were we talking about?
What do we want? Hearing aids. When do we want them? Hearing aids.
That's very good.
That was from something, I don't remember what, but yes. Yeah, you know, a lineup of soldiers in a desert somewhere, or a desert somewhere out of... I can use words. An eastern desert, or somewhere out in an eastern desert. Dozens of soldiers all lined up in a military encampment for preparing for field training. As the sergeant is walking through, he's like periodic, you know, I want to play this out better, but I can't play a drill sergeant character as good as I would want to. I should say,
I play him.
the sergeant we have walking by is a much younger, 10 years younger, Lyle Tiberius Rorick, with gray hair, or with black hair instead of grayed. And he's
Oh gosh, my first day.
he's like marching back and forth past the soldiers, and he's you know, stopping in front of some of them and like, you know, yelling at them about issues with their outfit and you know, your button is not aligned correctly, soldier. Drop it, give me 20. Your helmet is not straightened. Drop it, give me 30. You know, those kinds of things walking by. And he's gonna start to walk past one, and he stops and turns, and he leans in, looking at the little like name patch. Rico Valentine. He sits up and he's like, looks you up and down. Valentine.
Sir, yes, sir.
Same Valentine has what was it? Sergeant Freedom.
Oh, Major Freedom.
I was going through, yeah. I was going through all my notes. I was going through all my notes before this, and as soon as I hit the record button, it's just all out of my head. Probably had something to do with the 2 hours of talking about Star Wars we did before starting session.
Sorry.
Rico Valentine. Same Valentine has Major Freedom.
Unfortunately, in the flesh, sir.
So mind telling me what the son of a super soldier is doing in the Grunt Corps?
Well,
I don't know. I just work here.
I'm looking to make a name for my own self. Waiting to branch out from the family, as they say.
Actually, as the I just work here is said from somewhere back in the procession, he turned and said, "Who said that?
The ghost.
You will be cleaning the train with your toothbrush tonight." As he marches off to yell at that person.
It's literally just a ghost.
And
He's hearing shit.
it's an actual soldier further back. And as he marches off, you know, right next to you here,
It's a young Master Chief.
Valentine, huh? Really? You glance over to a darker skinned guy stood next to you. He's maybe like, you know, a good 4 inches shorter than you, because you're a little bit tall because of your genetics and the shit that's flowing through your blood. He gives you a little nod. The name's Dolan. And then...
I'll make sure to remember that.
He's gay.
And with that, we cut back to the present.
I can't believe you've done this.
Bobby, your visor, like fed in black, starts to have like errors come up indicating water damage within your system. And you know, your vision starts to come on slowly, crackling up. And as your eyes start to open up, you see Rivet. A big old football-sized frog sat on your chest looking at you.
Oh.
And as you blink at it for a moment, it sticks its tongue to your eye, trying to eat what it thinks is a firefly.
Tries to pry tongue off her face.
You,
I'm not a bug.
you pull it off, and you look, and you can see Starling passed out on the shore nearby, and you look around, like, trying to gain, you're like, wait, where am I, kind of thoughts, and you think you might be on one of the beaches of Queen's Island. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. But yeah, you think you're on one of the beaches of Queen's Island, and glancing around, you can see Starling is lying unconscious not far away.
Bobby just like Starling just scrambles and goes over.
You rush over, and you know you're looking at her, trying to make sure she's okay, and just behind you, unseen to the viewers, or only seen to the viewers, I should say, a shadowy figure looking like a massive. It's hard to tell, but something tendrily and black moves behind you for a moment, before Ollie's raggedy body raises up behind you, peeking over your shoulder. Ollie, you mere moments ago, in sheer panic after the submarine broke, managed to run across the surface of the water to get to the beach.
I did?
I will say, you know how you have your power, Bolt of Fear? For the purposes...
Yeah.
For the purposes of Bolt of Fear, water counts as an enemy in sufficient quantity. If it would be reasonable to assume the water could make contact with you, it counts.
I would have had to have, like, run through the water, wouldn't I?
Yes.
It's like the cartoon effect, the gravity of your speed doesn't let you make full contact.
Well, it's like you started in the water, and I would, like, it's safe to assume, as soon as you realized you were in the water, you would have wanted to get out of it, correct?
Yeah, I would do my best.
Yeah, so
You do Naruto run.
I'm envisioning a scenario where you would have, like, swam toward the surface as quickly as you can, gotten on the first piece of floating debris, and then sprinted across the water in fear.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth or anything, but should I roll for it?
This is just setting up session, so it's a gimme situation. I want everybody out of the water for us to start.
All right. Well, I'm like, it looks
tell you
kind of
what.
like there's like something wrong with me.
Yee. Your suit
bit.
is sitting rather limply on your body.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a little bit darker. Like you can see like splotches in it a little bit.
If
and
you
I'm
like,
kinda weaker.
I'll allow you to take as much damage as you want, and it will be directly converted into hero points. If you would
I'll
like,
let you be the judge of it.
I was making it just a gimme for the sake of getting the things going, but if you want to be damaged, I will allow it. But yeah, so you are coming to, after having just crawled back into your suit that had been dislodged from your body in the destruction. You have crawled back into your suit and stood up behind Bobby.
And I try to I'm like, what Bobby can see is like me tightening like the string around my neck after I had just resealed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ollie, you're okay? Anyway, Starling's not waking up. Starling! Okay.
As you're trying your best to treat her, you see Dolan emerging from the water, dragging Killstreak in full armor.
Damn. Anyway, I'm gonna give Starling CPR.
As you are doing that, Starling.
Oh no.
The last thing you remember was being, in the submarine talking with everybody, tricking Killstreak into giving you a hug.
And
Best
then, moment.
Suddenly, water rush, hit head, unconscious. And as you are shaking yourself awake after being bumped unconscious, glancing around, you find yourself in a familiar environment. A car. In the water.
No.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Very
Oh my
faintly.
god! You could have saved 15% or more with your car insurance.
Somebody adds the Geico to setting.
Immediately wakes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are in a car underwater.
She just kind of looks around like, oh no.
And glancing to the side, you see your friend. God, like I said, Emily. I'd gone through all my notes prior to session. You see Emily is sat next to you, looking pale as she did in the shallow grave that the two of you shared. And she looks at you, and not in her own voice, but in the voice of a familiar man. You could have saved her if you just used your powers faster. Why didn't you use
Now
them?
why in the hell would I listen to you, you fucking freak?
Good question.
She looks taken aback by your statement for a moment. And in her own voice, what do you mean? As you see something black creeping up through the windows and of the flooded car, and almost looking like it's trying, a shadow itself trying to rip open the vehicle. Words I could use them. It looks almost as if a shadow is trying to rip the car apart from the outside as she says that.
I know this isn't real. This can't be real.
She looks at you for a moment, almost as if cycling through something in her mind. Before you see a spark way out in the distance, through the windshield under the water, of what looks almost like at the hood of the car, a starling bird sat there, glowing a very faint bluish green hue, and it looks at you and it flutters its wings a little bit before a black widow leaps out at it, and then you shoot awake as Bobby the robot is attempting to give you CPR. Which I like to imagine, chest compression, screen pressed against face. Chest compression.
Well, he has a magical mouth.
I know, I'm kidding. It's just a funny image in my head of that. Yes, he does in fact have a mouth that he can do it with, which you have never seen on his face before.
So, Bobby's giving her chest compressions, and then all of a sudden it's just...
Darling!
She coughs up a mix of seawater and black gunk.
Bobby helps you to your side so you can puke it out proper, not onto yourself.
Oh. Can I roll perception for the black gunk?
Yeah, I'd say you don't need to roll because she's there vomiting right in front of you. You can tell what you can see it. If you're rolling to see what it is, you can give me a perception intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
And Killstreak, you have just been resuscitated by Dolan giving you CPR.
Get your face away from me.
Actually, fun fact, they actually took mouth-to-mouth out of CPR.
Yes. Which I was gonna say that he was actually doing the new modern proper way, because there's no more mouth-to-mouth in CPR, it's all just chest compressions, because they realized the mouth-to-mouth part. There's a better way than breathing into somebody's mouth to facilitate oxygen flow.
Well, he's a robot, so it's okay.
Yeah, and you also, I feel like Bobby would use the older version because he doesn't know better, while Dawn would use the newer one. It's a logical character thing.
Alright, so in which case, he's like, get away from me.
Way to be grateful as he stands up. He looks back out, and you see, like, you realize he doesn't have on his hat or his poncho. He does still have the face mask and just his, like, underneath, like, suit. Like, he removed a bunch. His guns and everything are sat off to the side on the shore. And he's looking out, like, looking like he's getting ready to run back into the water. What did you get on your check, Ollie?
Sorry, I just remembered, since one of my things is naivete, so I have to roll on disadvantage.
So you roll like normal and just subtract 1 from your success range.
Okay. I just typed into Google perception instead of 5d10.
Oh my god.
Google, what is my perception check result?
Perception.
It makes me think about I
got a 0. I had a 6 and a 2, but I also rolled a 1, so that takes away both of my successes.
You got 2 successes, and between 1 and disadvantage, you got 0.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh.
But Ollie does pull out a magnifying glass, like, out of his pocket, and he's just, like, staring at the black goo on the ground. And he's like,
She must have been sucking on markers, too.
Ollie was actually going to come to a different conclusion, but that one's more innocent.
What were you going to come to?
I was going to go like, oh no, it's me.
Well, that could also be the assumption. In which case, are you going to do something with the goo that's in front of you in the vomit? In the seawater vomit?
I start to like take it and just like start like just, like rub myself with it. There's no way I can say this without sounding weird.
Yeah, Starling, you see, actually, I like to imagine you like scoop it up and just like reach like where a pocket would be and like stretch out a pocket and pour it in there.
I guess that's
less gross.
It's less disgusting than Ollie scooping it up and eating it like Winnie the Pooh with honey.
Although the rubbing it all over you really feeds into the homeless guy aesthetic you have going. What do you want to do?
Eating sand.
Do you eat it? Do you rub it on you, or do you shove it in your pocket?
I ate it.
So yeah, you see like the clip of SpongeBob licking the sand, and that's you. Oh no, Starling! When you see that, how do you react? You come to after that nightmare to see Bobby over you with a mouth you've never seen on his face before, and set up to see, after you sit up, vomit, and has you straighten yourself out. Ollie leans in and starts to lick your seawater vomit off the sand. Jesus.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
Killstreak, do you say anything to anyone as Dawn's getting ready to run back into the water?
Did anyone else notice something in the water?
I was paying attention to Starling, so I was not noticing the water.
I noticed there was some salt in it.
While people are talking, Killstreak is going to put his helmet back on.
Once Dahlin is about, waist deep in the water, you see a bunch of tentacles burst forth a little bit up the shore.
Hello.
These tentacles, like, thickness-wise, are about, like, a soda liter bottle, a 2-liter bottle of soda, like the thickness that those have around. That's how far around they are at their average length. They get a little thicker closer to the water and taper toward the top. And at the top, they have a almost like harpoon-shaped bone structure protruding at the tip of every single one of the tendrils. And as the tendrils like flail around for a moment, they sort of turn, and you see green eyes open at the right underneath the spikes on all of them. And Dawn stops seeing that. And he immediately instinctively reaches for his gun where his gun would be, realizes he doesn't have it, and also realizes, as you realize, Killstreak, your gun's not gonna work. Your guns will have all gotten fucked up by the water because they aren't waterproof. Grenades might still work.
I was gonna say, I know Killstreak still has some grenades.
Your guns don't work. Let me see that.
God damn it, that's a hero point.
How close is Darwin to the creature?
So I'm gonna go ahead and just say everything exists within the same combat zone for the sake of fun combat. But if you attempt to melee it, your action will be done at disadvantage because you have to go into swimming depth into the water. The creature is going to attempt to lunge its tendrils, which are incredibly long, at all of you. It's attacking all of you simultaneously. So I've been having fun designing these kaiju fights in that every single kaiju has traits that make it unique. That we just revealed this one. It can attack every player simultaneously. It's about 12 it's got 12 tentacles, and it's attacking all of you with them. It is going, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to each of you, with an additional 2 going at Dahlin. Because of that, the first tendril adds 2 level of difficulty, with every additional tendril raising it by 1, so avoiding the tendrils would be a level 3 challenge. Remember, if you act purely defensively, you gain a bonus die, but you can also try to counterattack instead. But you're more likely to be able to just dodge or block because you get a bonus die. So, all of you are being attacked by tentacles, each of you by 2, Dahlin by 4. So, you all get 2 actions. Everybody discuss what you're doing. And unlike last time, I'm gonna say, whenever you feel like you want to perform your action, you can just roll your dice and tell me the success range you get. If you have a question of what skills would be applicable, feel free to ask me. And while you can fire off whenever you want, however you want, I encourage you all to try and discuss the plans with each other in advance and work out amongst each other the best order to have your actions occur. But I am not going to handhold you through this fight like I did the last few.
Why? I'm holding your hand.
Why?
That makes me feel safe.
If you spend star points, let me know at the same time as you are telling me your success range.
Killstreak is just gonna block then.
One of your actions is going to be spent blocking?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a level 3 challenge. Roll whatever dice you would normally for a block, +1. What's everyone else's plan? I will also note, I'm not going to remove your action points from your character until you've told me the results you got on a skill check roll. But anyway, yeah, sorry, everybody go ahead.
By the way, I sucked on a pen after landing, so
I like to think it's still hanging out of your mouth a little bit.
yeah.
Hey, not bad.
Also, do I get any negative side effects from from
being in the
Starling's
water?
goo?
Not from that, but actually, I think you convinced me earlier with your statements about how the water should have weakened you. All actions involving your powers will be performed at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because the water will make the ink runny.
Yeah. But after so using my pen, I'm basically using my my hero point to
Ignore the disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Or like get back some health or whatever.
You're at full health, but you are locked at a disadvantage for duration of fight. So every turn you'll have to spend a hero point to ignore it.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a screenshot of what I got.
All right.
Yeah.
And what was the action you were performing, Ollie?
Well, there's something about this creature that well, let's just say there's something about this creature. And I wonder if he wants to be friends.
So are you going to try and charm it?
Yes.
I'm going to say to charm it is going to be a difficulty of 10, but you are going to roll with an advantage for reasons that you know.
Okay.
The same reasons you're choosing to charm it. And you have to get 10 successes. Let me know when you roll if you're spending the star points. What did you get on your roll kill streak?
I'd say it's pretty good number. I got a 6, a 7, a 10, a 2, and a 9.
Just tell me the total success count. I don't need to know all the numbers.
Oh, so then 4.
4 successes? Okay.
Did you re-roll the 10 already?
Yeah, and I got it as a 3.
Alright. So, as the tendril goes flying, like, toward you, and, like, the 2 tendrils go flying at you, you, like, CQC style, like, raise your arm up and deflect away the sharpened tip, which these harpoon-shaped spikes are about the length of a full-grown man's forearm.
Damn.
Deflect that away and sort of, like, jab at where the eye would be, the eye closing before you can hit it, but it's enough to, like, stop the first tendril from coming at you, and as the second one goes, you sort of, like, leap up and land on it, sort of kicking it aside and stumbling into the sand, getting past the tendrils. That's your first action done. Everybody else, go ahead and state your actions as you feel fit.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think of what.
Of what your character's gonna do.
Yeah. Because I didn't get a chance to talk to you about that.
So when you say roll on advantage, do you mean like take out like any ones, or
no,
I get an extra
you
die?
roll an extra die that can't be a 1. Was there something
Okay.
you would want to talk to me about, Sheebs?
Yeah, I'm wondering how many hero points it would cost me now, though.
What is it you're hoping to do? You can DM me if you don't want to say it aloud.
1 second. Thank you.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to switch over to the combat music. Whoops. Yeah. The music I'm playing now is the music that Killstreak requested for their character combat music. Yay.
Their character?
Their character.
Tell me more about Killstreak's character.
The character. Killstreak's character. Everybody can call out moves they want to make at any time. I'm going to remove the action from your charm check. You let me know the results once it comes through.
I got a 5.
You got 5 on a required 10.
Damn it.
I
pulls out like a ukulele and starts like playing like a friendly little jaunt, like it sounds like something from SpongeBob.
Did you not spend any hero points on it? Aside from going to disadvantage?
I keep forgetting. Yeah, can I?
I mean, at this point, each additional die you want to roll will cost 2. You can also remove any ones you got for 1 a pop.
I didn't get any ones.
Okay, I didn't know if you had any.
Okay.
So you can keep trying to buy dice.
How many hero points do I have? I see.
2, 4, 6, 8,
10.
10, 12,
So,
14, 16, 18, 20.
I have 20? I'm seeing 10.
It's the base 10 plus the additional 10 on the lower half, because the big hero point things are also hero points you have.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Lucci, move your butt. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm dead.
Hot.
I will use 10 hero points to add 5 additional die.
Okay, go ahead and roll those.
What? What? Lucci. I'm gonna bite you. Ow!
Oh, what is this, DM?
Ow.
Yeah.
You can buy that with an XP right now, mid-session.
Cool.
Sheebs. It will provide an additional die on relevant skill checks.
Okay.
You are allowed to level up your character mid-session for cool factor.
Okay, cool. So I just rolled for it, and my ending number is the funny number.
Yeah. So I assume you're doing a block action then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I got... Oh, God. I got 8 successes.
8 successes?
8. I got a 9, a 10, a 7, another 10, another 10 from that 10, and then...
Holy shit.
No, wait. Yeah, so I rolled...
You rolled such good numbers.
So, you got a critical block. I will allow, you can make one of the following 3 effects come from that critical block.
Okay.
The spillover success points beyond what you needed will turn into hero points, meaning you will get 5 hero points. You can immediately refund your action, getting the action back, which normally you can buy extra action points for 5 hero points a pop to perform more actions on a turn. Or you can turn the run over block damage into an attack. Because you got a critical success. Or no, wait, sorry, it'd be the run over not off the base, but run over of the critical. So if you refund the action, you'll get the action back. If you get the hero points, you will gain 2 extra hero points. Because it's difficulty 3, critical range was 6, 2 extra. Or you can make an attack that deals 2 damage to the enemy.
I'll take the action back.
Do you want to describe what happens?
Who's closest to me?
It would probably be Bobby or well, Ollie would have stepped forward to flirt a little with the giant octopus. So it would probably be Bobby who basically stood in front of you, more or less,
So
Or
what?
next to you.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to make friends. I already have a lady back at base. Thank you, DM. Ollie, who are you talking to?
So
Wait, Ollie, you
instead
or
of
Ollie
going-
me? Hang on, real quick. Who's on first?
Third base. Which is what I plan on where I'm getting with Liv.
All right, sorry. Anyway, Sheebs, describe your action.
What's
Okay.
that, Bobby? I'll tell you when you grow up. Oh.
So Jenna is going to see the danger coming toward her, and she's going to let out a startled little noise and hold her hands up like she's trying to block it with just her hands. And her energy kind of sparks in her hands, this blue, green, purple sort of energy. And as she puts her hands up, it kind of bursts outward, and her and whoever's closest to her is suddenly engulfed in this like dome of her energy, creating a shield around them.
Actually, I will say to get Bobby enveloped in it, you can. So you know how you refunded the action? I will actually say that you blocked for Bobby as well, but you don't get the action refunded. Therefore, Bobby doesn't need to do anything to avoid danger. Do you want to make it that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, both you and Bobby are enveloped in the big shield. The four tentacles coming at the two of you, all just sort of like hit it, and like their tips get stuck in the energy field for a moment before they pull back and are like, you know, tapping and scratching at it. Which they move and wrap around a little bit, and this is when you realize that the base of the tentacles are covered in little sharpened hooks. And like it's like a hook that is in the middle of a suction cup, that the suction cup has teeth like a leech mouth. Yeah, good times. Yeah, so, words. You brought the big cool-ass shield up around you. What's everybody doing? How's everyone reacting? Y'all can see how many actions you got. What are you doing?
Well, I see bad news, ocean bear in front of us.
Ocean bear?
Yeah, because the original story is bad news bears. But this is the ocean. So
Ocean bear, take me by
Yeah,
the
I was-
hair and give me a mean stare.
I'm gonna fight you.
Ocean bear, dance with some really cool flair. Ocean bear.
That's actually what I'm playing on the ukulele. With my perfect musician mastery
Yes.
and my 7 successes.
Bobby's just like,
Successes.
right. Okay, I guess I'll try to shoot it.
It's like extend your hand out past the energy shield, or
Can I
Just
not?
ricochets off the inside.
we don't know what happens if you fire at the inside of the energy shield yet.
I don't want to risk that. I also shoot out energy.
Also, Ollie's 7 successes is 3 shy of passing. Do you want to buy more dice to keep extending this roll?
I feel like if I do, that would be funny, but it would rob the other players of their moments.
Oh, it's
So,
okay. I want you
I
to
made
have.
that gamble and I lost, so I'll just take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna play baseball.
Well, Bobby's just like, nice one, Starling. Okay. And Bobby just gets in, crouched down on one knee, sticks his fingers out. Just like at least a finger out.
Mm-hmm. Pointing at the
field.
tentacle. I imagine
Yeah.
closing one eye and like sticking your thumb up to help you line up.
Yes. And I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Starling, are you keeping the shield up or no?
Sorry.
I will
No.
say there won't be a punishment if you do, actually.
Oh. Then, yeah.
Because I just realized it'll actually be cooler if you keep it up. Because what happens is, Bobby, you got a critical success. So, you have a choice to make. Do you want to have your action point refunded? I see you got 9, right?
Yes.
You can either get 3 hero points, have your action point refunded, or double the damage you're dealing.
I think I want to keep an extra action point.
It's not an extra action point. You just get the action point back.
Yeah. But it's like having an extra action point. So,
Fair enough.
Bobby, you line up, and you, like, you know, the tip of your fingers sparks a little bit, and then you fire off a beam, and it goes flying through the shield, shattering Starling's shield around it, as your beam runs, like, hits one of the eye on one of the tentacles that was looking at you, and runs up the tentacle, just like flaying it out along the back end of it, and that tentacle, like, drops down, like, twitching a little bit, and starts to slowly pull back to the water, leaving a trail of viscous greenish yellow blood.
What? Whoa!
Can I roll something? Because I feel like the image I had in my head was kind of cool. Hold on, I'll
what do you
DM it
think?
to you.
Okay. Meanwhile, Killstreak, you said you were going to play baseball?
Yes, I know that the guns aren't working, but
You
I
got
figured
grenades.
yeah.
Alright, so the grenades are wet. If you do the normal pull the pin and throw wet method, there is a 1 in 10 chance that the grenade will be a dud. But if you just throw it with enough concussive force, it will go boom.
Which is the plan to begin.
So I will say you will need to get a critical success to make it go boom, meaning you will need a 6 or above to cause the boom boom.
Gotcha.
And where are you aiming your throw?
We're in like a cavern area, right?
No, you're on the beach.
Oh, right, beach, that's right.
Where'd you get cavern from?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought that we were in a cavern. I don't ask why. I just.
Oh, I guess last session you were kind of in a encapsulated area, so I get. Yeah, no, you're back in the city now because you guys took the submarine back through the portal.
Gotcha. All right, I'll just aim, I guess, the grenade at the massive tentacles that are just blobbering out.
At like the source of them.
Yeah.
All right.
I got an 8 on the throw.
Okay, awesome. Where is... There's Sheebs' DM. Up. Hang on. Oh, you know what? I like that description more than what I said. So, do you want to describe what happens to the shield, Sheebs?
Sure, I can. So when Bobby fires through the shield, a bubble sort of starts to form as it bulges outward, trying to fight the blast from the inside. And then, like someone poking a water balloon, it bursts outward and the shot goes through, and then immediately it reforms.
And I'm gonna say, as the shot goes through, your normal staticky blue energy bolts you fire, it changes to be the same color as Starling's shield and energy blasts.
Mm-hmm.
And as that is happening, Killstreak, you know, steps back, winds up, and hucks the grenade as hard as they can, like a baseball, toward the mass of tentacles, and it explodes at the base, and all of the tentacles, like, freak out at that. You just dealt a significant amount of damage and stopped it from all ongoing attacks this round.
Hey.
Starling still has 1 action, Ollie has 1, and Bobby still has 2.
Yeah.
What do y'all do? I will say, off to the side, Dalton has been, waist deep in water, dodging, leaping over, and, CQC style, the same way Killstreak did, deflecting away the tendrils coming at him as he's trying to make his way back towards shore. But the grenade blast gave him, the clearance he needed to, sprint up, go over, slide down, and, grab his, knife from his belt. Because he knows he can't use his guns right now.
Okay. Well, clearly, this thing is no match to us. So, time to fry up some calamari.
What are you gonna do?
I wanna run up and shock it up.
Grab one of the tentacles and do a zap attack.
Yeah, taser.
Because the creature has been grenaded and is distracted, is going from a level 3 challenge to a level 2 challenge.
Rerolling. What a fish. What a fish.
Is that roll's happening? Ollie, Starling, what are you two thinking?
I'm thinking this isn't working.
as you're dipping and dodging between the tendrils playing your ukulele, you haven't actually dodged yet. So you will still have to perform a dodge action to avoid damage of difficulty 2.
Do I have to change my role if I want to keep playing?
If you're still trying to charm... Wait, are you doing another charm check?
Well, I was gonna just dodge, but if you think I should.
I mean, it's your call what you do. You can keep,
try
for the fun
check.
of it, you say that you're playing the ukulele while dodging. Alright, give me another charm check, difficulty 10.
Come on, I want a sheep's level success. Okay,
Sheeps
it's
it.
not bad.
Meanwhile, Starling, what are you doing?
Okay, it's not enough. It's 5.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna roll dodge though, separately.
No, you don't roll dodge. You spent your 2 actions attempting charm.
Can I
Oh shit.
can I shout some words of encouragement to Ollie when I notice that he's trying to charm the creature?
I will allow it. You
Stop trying to charm the creature.
Ollie, you can roll 1 more die. And Starling, you perform a charm check.
Oh shit! I already lost the fuck. I already lost the. Okay, it was a 7. No, it was 5. All right, I'll roll just another one. Oh, please be a 10. All right, 6.
Starling, give me a charm check. Bobby, give me a melee attack check.
What the fuck? Hold on, wait.
Fuck the what?
I'm having issues. My whole browser just fucking froze.
I'm always having issues.
Please
It's called
Please don't
autism
crash.
and depression.
Please don't
I
crash.
have.
Browser, please don't crash. So long, gay browser. Oh, sorry.
Gay browser. Gay browser.
So long, gay Bowser.
That was... I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Why you're good. Bobby, what did you get on your roll?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5?
Yes.
So you run up, you grab the tendril, and you send electricity. That is another critical success. A refunded action spent can't be refunded a second time in a row.
I'm gonna double it.
You're gonna double the damage.
Yeah.
So you grab the one of the tentacles and you send electricity coursing up through it, and it writhes in your grasp as you cook this thing, and the arm goes limp in your hands.
Okay, no more. Okay.
What did you got
All
with your
right.
charm, Starling?
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Are you ready for this fucking number? It's one shy of the funny number again.
Oh,
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
9.
9 successes? That is
9.
one shy of passing
I'm
the
going
charm.
I'm going to buy another success. Give it to me. I don't care how many.
You can't
fucking hero
buy a
points.
success, but you can spend
me
2
another
star
basic
points
gift.
to buy another die.
Gimme.
Alright, go ahead. Did that die succeed?
You'll never fucking guess.
Did it?
I have to roll another dice.
Oh, it's a
Because-
10.
Another fucking 10. And that gave me a 6.
So that's 11 successes. So all you're sitting there playing the ukulele has it's like, you know, it's thrusting at you, trying to stab you, and you're dancing around like, oh. And
stop thrusting at me. I'm already taken.
what is the motivational thing you say? Starling?
Starling just cups her hands over her mouth and just goes, "Come on, you got this. You're so cute.
Come on, all. What was that? Come on, all. You got this. You're so cute.
So cute.
That's you're yelling. Cut the mic out a little bit. That's adorable.
You're so cute."
How do you react to being called cute, Ollie?
Ollie's eyes glow pink again. From Mizu's marker.
And the tentacles going at you.
Oh.
One of them has you doing that, all flattered. A tentacle goes right through your chest. A little beating heart at the end, the tip of it. At the tip of the spike. As you look down, and then it, turns, reopening its green eye, looking at you for a moment. And its little slit eyes become a little heart pupil as well, as it pulls back through, leaving your heart in your chest as it removes itself. And they go from thrusting and attacking to sort of wrapping around your position protectively.
What?
You have successfully seduced the squid.
What?
Oh, gosh.
At which point, everybody has spent all of their oh wait, Bobby still has one action.
Is it gonna keep attacking? From what I'm understanding, as I'm here about to.
Do you want to wait a turn? Do you want to slow down, stop doing things, and wait a turn to see?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just quickly refill everybody's action points.
Of course, my heart looks like a
cartoon
not like a
heart.
realistic looking heart.
Yeah, nah, it's a big cartoony heart. It looks whatever would be funniest for it to look like in the moment.
See, if he did that to Bobby, it would look like an alarm clock or something.
A cuckoo.
Actually, I know what Bobby's heart
the
looks like,
brain.
because Doodle thought things through.
Oh my god.
But yes, the
Like a nuclear reactor.
you slow down and look over as you all realize, did Ollie just tame the monster? It is then going to, the coils that are looping around you in a nice protective circle constrict and tighten as it is dragging you into the water with it.
Oh no! Hey, wait a minute! No! Wait.
I'll be right back. I just gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.
That's okay.
So
Ollie, what's going on?
the octopus is now dedicating all of its actions to pulling Ollie into the ocean.
Don't let me get into the water.
Everybody feel free to begin taking actions now. Because it is using all. Hang on, so you guys killed 3 tentacles, correct? Because Bobby
Yes.
took out 2, Killstreak took out 1. So that's 3, or no, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a level 10 challenge to stop it from pulling him in. Now,
Okay.
do note, there's accumulation in this case if you guys cooperate properly, where you can all sort of do chip damage to the tentacles if you plan to attack it.
Oh, please, man. Yeah, you're moving this relationship a little too quickly for me.
Hey, Ollie, what did you do? Why is it dragging you? Is it hungry?
I can't help it. It's my animal charm. I'm irresistible.
Oh, Starling.
Oh, I can see the fan art now.
Starling, do you think you're able to like pull me out as well? I'm thinking of grabbing Ollie, try to bring him away from the ocean.
One way or another, there certainly is going to be a pullout.
What do you mean?
God damn.
What are you talking about?
Out.
Well, that's gonna be a star point for sure. Give me a second to get that. You guys continue.
Starfish point.
God damn it. Shut up and take your point. You're getting 2 now, fucker.
Num 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 num.
What are you asking me?
Bobby was asking if you're able to like assist him in pulling Ollie away from the giant squid octopus creature.
I mean, we can certainly try.
well, Bobby has strong module, and he's thinking maybe we act as a team to pull Ollie. We could save Ollie from the creature.
So, I will say this is a unique team action. This is going to be one of the rare team actions where you all get to add together your collective skill check. And across everybody pulling, you will need to get 10 successes.
Wait, which arm do they pull?
The one you're being held by.
Oh, you're pulling it. Oh, the thing's arm.
Yeah, where because
Okay,
it's
I see.
dragging you, and Bobby's like, no.
So
you
you're gonna
can't-
try
you
and,
cannot be-"
like, pull its grasp apart so he can pull free.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what Bobby's thinking.
By the way, I appreciate this.
Like, that's
I did
not a
not-
friend. You cannot take our friend.
I did not think this through.
Nor can you eat our friend.
You really pulled the classic I seduced the dragon and then realized the repercussion of such an action.
Oh, of
Dylan!
course you're a girl dragon.
Dallin, help me!
Ah, cool.
Oh, you back, Greg?
Yeah, I just got back.
Yeah, so for what you missed, the squid, now enamored with Ollie, is dedicating all of its actions to trying to drag him into the water.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll step in to drag him to, have the creature stop or just like
So-
wrap my arms around him.
So you're gonna try and grab and pull Ollie. Bobby, you're gonna try and pull apart the tentacles, and Ollie, you're gonna try and pull yourself free, right?
Yep.
With this
Starling?
I'm helping Bobby.
All right.
I thought that was disgusting.
So I want a strength check from all of you.
I must break you.
I have strong module, so I roll a higher average.
I'm sorry.
Would you just tell me your
So-
results that you get from all of you?
I technically got 5 successes, but just to lay down the numbers, it's literally all 6s.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
Hilarious. You don't get a strength module for being a super soldier?
Well, I do have strength that is in my character sheet. Yeah.
Yes, that would give you an extra die. And
Yes, it
it's-
would.
Roll it, roll it, roll it,
I'm
roll it.
going to throw up.
Don't, no.
Can I have
don't do
some?
that. No.
Do it in a jar and mail it.
So what I got
All right.
was for the first 5 rolls, I got 5, 8, 7, 10, 10. So I re-rolled the 2 10s that I got another 10 and a 5. Ah! So I re-rolled the 10 that I got and got another 10.
Okay.
We love sheeps yelling.
So what's your total success
I
count?
got another 5.
What was your
Okay,
total
so
success count?
My total successes currently are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6?
Got 6.
We got 6. We got a 6. We got...
So before Bobby and Ollie fire off their actions, Killstreak, you go over and grab Ollie, and Starling, you go and you immediately start to pry the tendrils apart. You know, with just your hands and your human level strength. Someone's been hitting the gym.
Jenna's angry. Jenna's angry.
You cannot take our Ollie from us.
You got more successes than the super soldier and power armor.
Wait. I have an idea. This might be cool.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm going to turn on noise suppression so you don't hear me typing, though.
Oh, but I love the sound of your typing.
Clackety, clackety, clack.
I think it ruins the recording, and I don't want to ruin the recording.
I got a 4 to escape.
You bitch.
I have no problem with the clicky clack sounds. I think it's fine. Alright, what is this DM I am being sent? I cannot solve this puzzle. It's too hard. It's a new verbal stim that has developed because who is the animator? This animator who makes comedy shorts.
I'm sorry for slipping.
Meat Canyon?
Not Meat Canyon. Hang on. I sent somebody the short I'm thinking of. He did a video for Indiana Jones: The Golden Circle, and there's audio from it that is stuck in my head. Circle Tunes. Yeah, he did an Indiana Jones video. He's like, boy, I'm gonna solve this here color cube puzzle. Indy, that's a Rubik's Cube. I cannot solve this one. It's too hard. I cannot get that out of my head. Every time I see a puzzle in a game now, I think of that. Oh.
Yeah?
I'm gonna allow that. Yeah, I will let you describe that because it was your cool ass idea.
Okay. So, everyone can see this look of pure rage on Jenna's face. Lips pulled back, teeth bared, as she's just barehanded prying the tentacles off of Ollie. And as she does so, up her neck and across her jaw and her cheeks toward her eyes, you just see little black tendrils.
Hello.
And her hands turn a little bit black. And anybody looking closely, I will say, will notice her fingers seem to get a little longer than they should be. To help her get a better grip as she pulls apart the tendrils, and Killstreak, you yank Ollie out. Oh. Yeah, and so, Starling, Killstreak still have one action each. Ollie and Bobby, you both have 2 still. This creature's very upset that you're taking its new mate.
I don't care. That's our friend.
Once again, Ollie finds himself in Starling's arms.
No, you're in Killstreak's arms.
arms.
Killstreak was the one who grabbed you.
Killstreak.
Oh.
Starling pried apart the tendrils.
Oh, okay. My hero. Oh shit.
Little black lipstick marks are left on your visor.
When this is over, you and I are gonna have a personal talk.
Oh
You
god!
understand that?
So I've already rolled.
I look at the imaginary camera and like I raise my eyebrows like doink doink. Private.
He just punches him in the face.
What'd you roll for Starling that you just did?
I want to try to rip the tentacle apart, like just completely rip it.
What'd you get for successes?
You punch me in the face.
10,
10?
10. Yeah.
Okay, so you can either get,
I'm scared of Jenna. I'm
let's see.
scared of Jenna.
You can get 6 star points.
Oh, so sorry.
You can get your action refunded, or
Delicious.
I will let you rip off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tentacles in one go.
What the?
Oh, I want to do that.
So as you are gripping it and tightening, you guys will notice black tentacles start to sprout from her arms, coursing through them veins of green-blue energy. As they wrap around the tendrils and her arms get almost stronger looking. As something just springs forth from her and wraps around her arms, and she rips off a whole slew of tendrils. Now let's be clear, this thing had 12, and you guys already took out 3, and that's another 5. There are 4 left.
And as Jenna rips them off, you just hear her scream in rage.
As the creature's blood sprays all over her.
I'm scared of Jenna.
I love how consistently good of rolls Jenna is getting.
It's kind of scary. I'm like, do I need to empty my browser cache? Why am I getting consistently good rolls?
So, Killstreak, you still have 1. Ollie and Bobby each have 2.
What? I want to know everyone else's reaction to seeing Jenna do that.
So cool.
I don't think Killstreak notices too much, considering that. I don't know what happened there. I genuinely don't know what happened.
Considering.
But I just don't think Killstreak notices too much because of the
It's
creature.
locked in.
And yeah,
Alright. Locked.
That was incredible. Considering.
Turn to the camera, considering.
Considering. Just got possessed by his own character there for a second.
He's a little bit too hot and bothered from Ollie.
Killstreak. I guess Killstreak can focus on trying to drag the creature onto mainland.
Wait, so no, you want to drop Ollie and start to pull the creature up?
Oh, considering it's an aquatic creature.
I'm gonna call that a strength check. I'm gonna call that another incredible feat. So, for context, 0 is I'm only making you roll for the sake of it'd be funny if you fail. 1 is easy, 2 is average, 3 is upper average, 4 is hard, 5 is very hard. And 6 is when we start to hit, heroic levels. So 6 is, easy heroic, 7 is average heroic, upper average, hard heroic, and 10 would be a very hard action for a hero. And I'm gonna say, pulling this thing up, because you don't know what's below the water, is gonna be a level 10 check on strength. But you also have the hero points to back it up.
Yes, I do.
If you're
I'm
gonna
gonna perform the role. My plan is to use the hero points, but out of curiosity, I'm just curious about what the rolls would look like.
Okay. If you do the roll first, though, the hero point price doubles per die, remember?
Oh yeah, no. I'm not doing the rolls first. I'm using the hero points first.
How many hero points?
I'm gonna use 10 because I can.
4, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Someone has a pool of hero points.
He's got a lot.
It's okay.
By the way, I failed my perception roll, so Ollie is still floating in the air even after Killstreak dropped him.
I love that.
Hold on. Do I need to follow this man? I do. Here.
Are you trying to draw in a cat?
Yeah, it's called Halo News.
Huh.
What'd you get?
Well,
Pizza.
I have 5 successes. So I got, let's see, I got an 8, a 9, I got an 8, 7, and an 8. With this one, with the
Wait.
last one being a 5.
Sorry, how many successes was it total?
I got 5 successes.
So you are 5 shy of pulling this thing to land. I will say, in this case, that level of failure, you will just rip the tentacle off if you're okay with failing.
You know what? Throw in some more hero points.
Alright, how many more dice are you buying?
10.
10 more, so that's going to be 20 more hero points.
Mhm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, I'm hyper.
10, 11, 16, 17, 19.
I can't believe Starling's first kiss was Bobby.
What? Oh,
Bobby
yeah.
did the CPR.
Bold of you to assume that she hasn't kissed before.
I'm assuming so because Bobby doesn't know.
We all
Well,
kiss
she
our
kissed
homies
him.
goodnight.
Kissed me on the cheek, so
Your cheek lost his first kiss.
Wait, which cheek?
His face cheek.
Left or right, I meant. Jeez, pervert.
I said his face cheek. The needle took his butt cheek.
Meh. What'd you get? On your attempt at eating?
Yeah,
The evening.
The amount
Okay.
of dice he got.
Rated
now.
R.
How many successes?
they're all a success. They're all, yeah, I got 3 7s, 2 8s, and 1 9.
So how many total?
So it's 10 total, yeah. So after you rip the tendrils off, Killstreak lets go of Ollie, who stays suspended in the air, runs over, grabs one of the remaining tendrils that's starting to pull away, and you do the classic Mario move of you begin to do like a hammer throw to like swing this thing up and slam it down onto the land. You know, like a quick spinning hammer throw movement. Has what emerges. What's the name of that Terraria boss that is in the corruption?
I have no clue. I don't
the
play games.
Terrarian.
What you see is a large flesh cylinder that is
Ew.
covered in teeth and eyes.
Ew.
And out the opposite side are 12 more tentacles.
Why?
Has this thing, you slam it down, and it is not looking great. Bobby still has 2 actions, and Ollie still has 2 actions.
Makes faces.
Dolan is prepping to run over and attack this thing.
Dallin, do you got tasers?
No, I don't got tasers, and they wouldn't work after the water anyway.
Mine work.
Well, good for you, fancy schmancy robot.
Love you too, bro.
What does Bobby think about the fact he made out with Killstreak on the beach? I'm kidding.
He didn't see that. He was just making sure Starling was okay.
Also, he wasn't making out with Killstreak.
I know.
He wasn't
I'm,
doing the mouth to
I'm
mouth.
just being silly.
Well, he wasn't doing mouth to mouth. We were doing mouth to mouth.
Yeah, Bobby fully kissed Jenna.
The breath of life.
Which is problematic.
Breath of life for Jin.
What are Bobby and Ollie gonna do?
Well, Bobby was gonna do some strength stuff, but I don't know what the strength stuff are.
What do you mean you're gonna do strength stuff, but you don't know what the strength stuff are?
Well, originally I was supposed to help pull Ollie, but I
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to do that.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm
because
like,
the others
oh.
rolled so good, you didn't need to spend your action on it. So what are you doing instead with your 2 actions?
I'm gonna
Die.
beat it up.
Beat what part of it up?
It's ugly teeth.
I should mention. So yeah, like you said, picture a pillar of flesh, cover in eyes. At either end is a large leech-like mouth with rows and rows of teeth, like a Snarlack pit, that is surrounded in the 12 tentacles.
Did you say Snorlack pit?
How's it pronounced?
It's just Sarlacc.
Sarlacc pit.
Snorlack sounds like a Pokemon.
Snorlax.
It's the Sarlacc pit mixed with Snorlax from
Oh my
Pokemon.
god, that's a terrifying image. But yeah, and it also just has large hook-like teeth on the sides of its body. So are you running for one of its mouths to attack it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking punch it in the
I
mouth.
shall say scale of this thing. Its length of its body is about like 2 stories, and thickness is about a 1-story thickness. Like you know the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Its mouth is the size of the Kraken's mouth.
I love his
A
work.
little bit bigger.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna punch it in the mouth.
So you're just gonna jump in its mouth and like punch inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat it up.
Jeebus, give me a melee attack. What's Ollie doing while the rolls are happening? Oh wait, you already roll?
I been rolled and I was waiting for my turn to do stuff, but yeah.
It's everybody's turn always. You just gotta speak up.
But you... I stare at you.
I hug you. What do you do?
Malicious intent.
What do you do? Or what'd you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 on a melee, like a punch?
Yes.
So you run over, jump into its mouth, and Dawn is like, Bobby, what are you doing? As you knock a couple of its teeth out with a sheer truck-like punch into the mouth. It's worth noting, I should say this, because you guys are superheroes, a 1 for you is dramatically different from a 1 of an average human.
Looks to Jenna.
Power scaling is a little bit silly to make you guys, rule of cool it. As you run over and punch out a couple of its teeth.
Yeah.
Ollie, Bobby has 1 more, Ollie has 2. What's everyone doing?
Ollie is going to he's going to build like a sand, instead of like a sand castle, like a sand version of himself.
Okay.
And then he's going to use a hero point to pull out a stick of dynamite and like
Put it in the
stick
sand, you?
Yeah.
Give me a deception check of difficulty 2.
I was about to make a joke. And I
Was the
realized
drop
Ollie couldn't.
the dynamite in the crotch area? Because that's what I thought.
No.
Well, I
I
failed.
had a dream your pussy exploded. Are you okay, baby?
I got a -1.
Oh,
So
The dynamite explodes in your hand.
God damn it! I was gonna set it up. I was gonna go. Wait a minute! I forgot the match, and as soon as I like start, before this match even touches the wick, it just goes, and all that's left is like a blackened Ollie.
Luckily, you take no damage from explosive attacks.
Unfortunately, that's the end of my turn.
No, you still have a second action.
I do.
Yeah, you and Bobby still have another action each. Uh-oh, the UI disappeared. How did Doodle know the exact pair of sounds that are made when I nut?
squints aggressively. Squinting. I'm angry at you right now.
Applebean.
Sorry, what have we got for rolls?
Can
For
Ollie
actions?
Can I use my last remaining experience point for to unlock a power?
Yes, what do you want to unlock?
I want the ability that I think I told you about earlier,
Oh.
where like where I can draw something and it becomes
Alive?
in the environment, and well, not alive, but like say Ollie draws a door like on the side of like a rock, he can just like open it, but to everyone else, it's just a drawing.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. You can spend an XP on that. Basically, portable hole from D&D. And Starling, by the way, you can feel free to write down the ability of you being able to summon the shield. It grants +1d on all defensive-based actions and can protect any other people in your zone.
Isn't portable hole a different thing entirely?
Well, I mean,
can you write that down for me? Because I'm not gonna remember that.
We'll talk about it after
also,
session.
The sword.
What?
Also, the sword. I still need to put that in.
Okay, after session, I'm gonna talk with you about both, so you can write them down.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we should probably sort that out.
And so, what did you want to be able to only draw doors? Did you want to be able to draw other things on environments? What was your thought?
He'd be able to like draw like. He'd be able to like draw like a tunnel that he can go through, and some yes.
Yeah, so basically a character-exclusive portable hole. Yeah, you can have that power, though, the ability to create tunnels and doors that only you can use.
Okay.
And what are you gonna do with that power now that you have it?
I also had other applications that weren't, like, portal-related, but they would be, like, very, like, situation-specific.
Like creating a fire alarm on a wall.
Yes, or like if like there's an elevator like going up, I can just like draw like a line in between like the arrow and like make the elevator stop. I don't know if that makes sense how I described it.
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we'll talk about the exact logistics of it after session.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do with this ability?
Sorry guys, I think I left the oven on. And I find like a rock and I draw a door in it and I just go inside.
He's leaving. He just left.
You're going to be inside whatever Ollie's ideal home would look like. Inside of the rock.
Oh fuck, I didn't think about this.
On technicality, you are still inside of the rock. And
they usually don't show this inside they don't show this in cartoons.
You don't need to describe the interior by any means. It's not irrelevant right now.
I will have to draw it though.
And that being said, I'm gonna say to create this bail method like this would cause 5 damage.
Oh shit!
Because of ink cost.
All right.
Are you just gonna take the damage?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're just in a large rock on the side of the beach now. So you know, if somebody picked up and threw the rock, it would be like throwing your house.
I've never broken up with anyone. This is a lot of pressure.
Bobby, you're closing off the round. What do you do?
Taser.
All right, give me melee taser attack.
Okay. 10. Okay. I can't count. 7.
7 successes?
Yes.
Can't count. 7.
I looked at the top row and looked at the bottom like, what is this math? I just came from work that maths, and I'm like, I can't math.
I just came.
Anger!
I think that's one of my favorite memes ever, is the cyberpunk cut in on things like that.
I'm gonna fucking assault you.
I'm gonna fucking but yes. So sorry, how many successes was that again?
7.
7.
Okay, holy shit. You start tasing it and it like flails, freaking out. And you all can tell this thing is at death's door. It is lying there limp. It does not want to be here. It has had a bad time.
It just ate something spicy and it can't puke it out.
It is gonna try and drag itself back to the water for its turn.
Bobby doesn't know this. Bobby's just tasing.
You're gonna tase.
Yeah.
Anybody
I'm
else
tasing.
gonna make an attack?
While
do
he is
anything-
while he's in his rock, he's going to write a letter, and
break
he's
up
going
letter.
to he's going to, and it's going to say, "I think we should see other people."
Oh my god.
It's not you, it's me.
Other
I'm
pep-
too. I'm. I'm not mature enough for love. You're too good for me. And I'm only letting you go because I love you.
Aw.
Oh my god.
And I step out of my rock, and I hold out the letter without like making eye contact.
What'd you get on your attack, Bobby?
My brain. Fuck. Me try to click thing, accidentally close window.
Oh, you got brain all over your attack.
What'd you get?
Are you okay?
No.
Tell
You
me
want
the
some cold?
results.
There's a tens and tens and six. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, I counted too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
D&D, it's like being back in preschool.
Yeah, 6.
6 successes.
Yes.
Okay. So the creature starts to like limply try and drag itself back, like with the one tentacle that's still existing on the other side. Well, I guess 2 actually, I think. That face the ocean. And Bobby like holds out both hands, has Ollie emerges, covering their eyes, holding the thing, and Ollie gets splashed with guts. Has you popped it?
Like a zit. Poor Ollie. It didn't take the rejection very well.
I used a whole pen for that.
You see, he didn't see it happen, so from his perspective, she just left.
Oh, yeah, but she didn't even read the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is
Covered in
some of my-
guts.
He's like, he looks down and he goes, "Oh, where did all this free ink come from?"
Yeah.
All right,
Squid ink.
and that's combat.
Bobby just there, standing in viscera.
Dawn, who was running over to join, is just like covered in some of it, looking like heaving a little bit.
Hey, Starling,
think
did
I-
you throw up again?
I think I might be obsolete soon.
No!
Can I do something funny?
He's like Phil Tippett after seeing the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park.
What's the something funny you want to do?
Jenna's going to stand up straight. And you know how someone turns, but their body turns first and then their head follows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's going to do that. And she's going to walk into the ocean and just dunk herself to get the blood off.
All the black goo is gone, seemingly. You don't even know if you realized that there was anything on you.
Starling? Dylan! Dylan, did I just hear you say bad things about yourself? Don't say that!
He's gonna.
And then Jenna's just gonna come back.
He straightens up and he's gonna try and look and see if he can see Killstreak.
Killstreak is having a very, Sigma moment.
His
Like,
kill streak
imagine-
has been broken.
I imagine you're trying to dip out, right?
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to end up being captured by the government, so he's trying to figure a way to be like, Shazam! You know,
Yeah,
throw
so you're
pockets
like already halfway down the beach moving away, and Dawn's gonna like
Yeah.
turn and be like, Killstreak!
Don't leave. I need a reference.
And as the camera pans around, you guys are stood on the beach with the ocean visible. You're stood there in your armor, and he's, mostly disrobed from his hero garb at this point because he was going in and out of the water. And as the camera moves around and it passes by him, we see at the other end, from the camera angle flipping, not the city, but the desert where the two of you fought visible. You, just in your Global Defense Initiative uniform, him in what looks to be like infirmary outfit, a cast around his arm, stood looking at you, and he's like, "Why did you go AWOL? You've been giving excuses, but none of them are a real reason.
None of them are a real reason.
Why weren't you there?"
I was there. But you didn't notice. But truth be told, you never noticed. Because you were too busy listening to orders from the top.
And
Meanwhile,
his perception.
Meanwhile, people like myself, we get the gutter shoot. We take the fall on your swords.
The camera panning slightly as we can see numerous bullet wound scars on like the side of your stomach. I don't accept that reason. There's more to it than what you're saying.
Well, you're right about that.
You don't turn your back on the country, on your team for nothing.
Have you ever once questioned about what the material of those orders were? Have you ever once questioned about the people that we've killed to see if they were actually really terrorists?
The camera panning slowly, we can see the smooth metallic mask of a cobra terrorist buried in the sand. The sand blows along a little bit. And a small little triangle symbol present on the side, imprinted on the metal. And as we pan past that, we're back on the beach. Dolan stood there, holding his knife in his hand. Kill streak, not visible. No kill streak there. As you turned and left.
As he leaves, he's kind of uttering under his breath.
We all make choices, and we have to live with them.
Wow. So cool.
Does anybody want to say anything to Dolan or each other? Has Killstreak dips off, I imagine you exit into a city drain pipe. So that you're
yes. Yeah.
Like a ninja.
Where are you going?
Ollie.
Dolan just it doesn't matter where he's going.
Well, if he's going back to headquarters, I want him to say hi to Mizu and Connie for me. Back at the tower.
He looks over at you with a cocked eyebrow.
You
What
sure
the fuck
you
are
two
you?
are friends?
What the fuck are you? He says, looking at Ollie.
He realized what Ollie almost said, and Ollie pulls a string on it and seals his mouth shut.
You sure you and Killstreaker were just buddies?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We need to make sure the others are okay.
But yeah, he's all right.
We need to make sure the others are okay. We don't know. And he starts walk towards the water again, and you guys can see Navy SEALs boat pulling up with Gads. Who else was there? The wizard wouldn't be on it. Professor Gad would be on the boat.
Would it be man?
Is that everybody?
No, the
who else was on the
military
submarine?
guy.
Ruby.
Wait, who was on the submarine with you guys?
Ruby.
Ruby.
Ru-
Okay, yeah, sorry.
I said that 4 times. You fuck.
The way you were saying it, it wasn't registering as a word, but a sound to me. You know, that's
Ruby,
yeah. Ruby,
Ty-
Gad,
and the military guy. He was there too.
military guy.
Tiberius.
Wasn't
No,
there.
he wasn't on the submarine.
I thought he was.
He stayed at the
No.
base. So yeah,
Okay.
it's Gad's. So yeah, it's Gad's, Ruby, and the homeless guy. Yeah.
The homeless guy. The homeless guy.
Oh
Ruby
no!
Giving a little wave.
Ruby! Did you see what I did? I tase it, and then there's no more calamari. Sorry.
And with that, we're gonna crossfade.
Hold on.
We're gonna crossfade to later. Oh, hang on. Somebody's DMing me something, I think.
No, I'm just making a joke. I'm making a meme.
Dallin, are you sure he wasn't your roommate?
Well, what I was gonna say is, we're gonna crossfade from that scene to, later in the day, because at this point it's getting late in the day and you all are exhausted.
I'm not. I'm a battery.
Ollie, you go back to the military base, right? You're
Yeah, my actual girlfriend's probably worried suck.
So we see one, we pan through. First image we see is a door painted on a doorway in like an observation chamber, and like behind glass, Olivia Octavius just like holding her temples, looking at the door with a look of just like, what the fuck on her face.
Wait, what door? She looking at?
I'm imagining you like created another door to your room while inside of a containment room. And she's looking at that door in her head, just be like, how the fuck does this work? Because she's a scientist.
Yeah.
Behind her, those like vial mixers that they use to mix like medicines and blood for testing.
Yeah.
The sample of ink she had gotten from you previously, spinning around inside of one of those. And like scanners like trying to like figure out what it is, and like so all the scanners just saying, coming up with it being common ink, and her like, or like the scanner comes up, it just says like ink, and she just like drops her head on the table in exhaustion. Bobby, you're like with Dolan, who's like cleaning out his gear in a room, and what was it you were trying to say to him?
Are you sure you two weren't like bunk mates?
We serve together. That's all that matters.
Ah, bunk mates. The drama's real.
He sighs a little bit. We pan to kill streak. We pan next to kill streak walking through the tunnels of the sewer, peeking out through grates, like still nearby the beach as the military is all clean, like setting up a cleanup area around. As the newly formed kaiju cleanup crew is coming through, scooping up the fleshy bits.
Oh wait, never mind. I'll let you finish.
As you sort of like glance over a little bit, and you can see, or in the distance, we see a figure stood on a rooftop, kneeling down, looking at Killstreak, a cape billowing in the wind. White glowing eyes piercing through the setting sun's like dimness. And then the last thing we have is Starling. You are out of hero uniform, heaving. You've had a long day, and you just want to talk with your friend. God, hang on, I have it in my notes. What's your friend's name? Steven. Yeah, you're walking up to Steven's brownstone. It's like, catch up with him and just like, you've been through the ringer today because you went straight. What was the succession of missions you did? You did the giant crab fight? No. You did some sort of encounter. Oh, the skeleton fight. Oh no, it was crab fight into skeleton fight into going through the portal with the submarine to this, all in one day.
Was it really all one day?
Yup.
Good lord.
All of these sessions more or less took place across the real amount of time that the missions took you guys. And you are, exhaustedly, going up ready to knock on the door when it opens up already, and you see Eddie Brock has opened the door,
Is he a reporter?
and he looks down at you. Oh, Jenna.
Hi.
Jenna pukes black goo all over him.
No.
He looks at you for a moment, sees how, like, disheveled and tired you look, and, like, he goes to say something, like, raising a hand. And then he, like, stops, and he's like... He pats your shoulder. I'm really sorry about... Yeah. And
Yeah.
he
Aw.
starts to walk away. And as he moves his hand down and walks by, a small black tendril seems to leap from your arm to his.
Yes.
And
yes.
that...
Well, actually, I wanted to do something.
Oh, what do you want to say? What do you want to do?
I feel like it's kind of sweet.
But just hear it.
So he apologizes for, the whole thing with Emily.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenna's so tired. Shit's gone wrong for the last so many hours. Everything's happened in a fucking day. And she just kind of shoulders drop. She lifts her head up just a little bit to look up at Eddie. And without a fucking word, she steps forward, wraps her arms around his middle, and just gives him the biggest hug.
Oh.
Which he would, like, lift his hands in surprise and, like, shock goes to a sort of, like, schmarmy smile. His hands go down, about to, like, grab at your ass. And then that expression changes from, like, the schmarmy smile. It's like, hang on, what am I doing kind of look. As he pats your, like, upper back.
Aw. You're making us like him just before everything turns to shit.
That's when the tendril moves.
Yes. Yes.
That's when the tendril moves from your arm to, like, slip up his shirt. And that
Girl.
is the ending of session.
Oh, one thing Olivia does also notice about about Ollie is that he is still floating in the air.
The door to the portal to his room is open, and he's just, like, stood midair. She's like,
Every time Ollie is brought into a new room, you just hear because as he hits his head on the top.
oh my god. Yeah, that session.
And
Sorry, yeah, ending it on Jenna's thing was smarter.
Yeah, and I will say that before she goes in for the hug, he sees tears in her eyes.
Oh.
Are they black tears?
No.
Man, I want you to know, Brian.
Really awkward moment when Eddie and Olivia like bump into each other in the hallway. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I bet we'll never see him again." Because they're both Spider-Man villains.
Oh. But yeah, words.
Brian.
Yeah, that session.
Brian.
I hope everybody watching
You're
enjoyed.
being spoken to.
Oh, wait, what's up?
It's okay.
Wait, no, say it.
It's not relevant.
Please
Say it.
I was gonna say this is making me really want to introduce George, but he can't introduce George.
Oh yeah, you can't be multiple player characters. I'm sorry. For those wondering, George was the character that Doodle played in the private run of Hero Infinite in the past. Sweet boy with mild Venom vibes. But yeah, the session. Hope everybody's enjoyed. Come back next week for more. End cards appearing in a moment. Love you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.
Hey.
Everybody say goodbye.
I want to play multiple player session. Fuck.
Multiple characters. Not allowed.
Then Barbara walks in and kills everybody.
Eh.